dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Good morning, Balin. Good morning. As I was trying to type in the the title for the stream, Fifi was trying to show her affection for Gerry. Good morning, good morning, Carl. How are you doing? How are you both? Fifi. Good morning, the youngest. How you doing? How's it going? Annie, thank you very much for the sub. 22 months of crime. Quite the crime spree. Thank you very much. Good morning, Ellen. Good morning, Swan. Good morning, Vamp. Good morning, Saffron. How are you doing, everyone? I was awake on time today, which is nice. Spirals. Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Arn Hall. I was thinking about asking you something the other day, but I can't remember what it was. Morning, Annie. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Mazira. Morning, Genius. Hello. No bunnies. Gerry, don't you try it. Sarah, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for the 17 months. That's very kind of you. Good morning, Bud. So, wait, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Was it about my dream or was it about something else? Morning, Lithium. What was I going to say? Oh my gosh. What was my dream last night? Good morning, Tom. I had, should I just give them their pellets? I think they think if they run over enough times, they'll be magically here. Yeah, I was talking about Arnhole, wasn't I? Good morning, Lapoto. Morning, Minion. Good morning, Bubble. I think I was going to ask Arnhole if he wanted to go for donuts. I think that was it. I think I was just looking at future donuts and I was thinking, I wonder if Arnhole wants donuts. Just because, morning, Striker. Just because when Alex is away, I was like, what can I do? I just don't know what to do when I'm on my own. I get, oh, for heaven's sake, bunnies. No. Good morning, Special K. The days feel very, well, it's like I was saying to one of my friends, I was like, oh, I can go out for a drink after work if you like. And I was like, but I have to be home before it's dark because I'll be scared to get into the house on my own if it's dark. Good morning, Jivo. Rope on Hull into helping with the meds. Yeah. Good morning, Chef. I can't stay because I'm waiting for the train. Oh, no. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you're off to. When my husband is away, I eat the food he doesn't like. Good morning, Coconut. Oh, Gerry, I thought there was someone upstairs for a second then, because I could hear that. Oh my gosh, that sounded like someone walking around. Did I say good morning, Saffron? Good morning. Kirsty did offer to come down and stay. Chuck. Hello. Okay, let's get you your breakfast. Okay. Ooh. I'm trying to reach through bunnies. I need to be able to move forward. Can I reach it? I can. Ta-da! Oh, Gerry. Whoop. There we go. I've given them slightly fewer pellets today. Because, I appreciate the second to look. Because yesterday they didn't eat all of them. So I was like, maybe I'm just giving them too many. Good morning, John. So yeah, I thought I'd give them slightly fewer. I would happily look after the bunnies. Do you want to come around and be the bad guy? Be the big bad medicine dude? Maybe that's what we need. Maybe what we need is someone the bunnies don't know so that they behave better. It's like back when I used to do like dancing when I was a child, and we had to have our hair done in, it's like French braids. And if ever my mum was doing it, I would be wriggling and really naughty. But if they got someone else to do it, I'd sit still like a perfect little angel, because you didn't want to act up in front of someone else. Morning, Zara. So maybe that's what it would be like. Maybe if we did get Anho around to do the medicine, maybe the bunnies would behave. I can't see it being true for Fifi. Remember to pat him down for hidden bunnies. Yeah. Good morning, Monmouth. There you go, Gerry. Oh, sorry, Fifi. I just booped your snoot. Fifi would never misbehave. Honestly, I wish I had got a video of her yesterday. She was... So we get them up on the table because theoretically, when you put bunnies up on the table, it unnerves them and they stay stiller and they behave more. Works for Gerry every time. Put Gerry on a table and he just sort of freezes a bit and he'd take his medicine and then he's back to himself as soon as you put him back down. He'll like flicky feet away and be grumpy for about 2 minutes before he loves you again. Whereas with Fifi, you put her up on the table and she's just like, okay, it's fighting time, is it? And she was just like, she stands up to like her full height and she just stares you in the face. And if you go near her, she bats you. She like proper punches you. And if you open up any sort of gap, she just runs across the table. She just fights as soon as you get her up there. She's angry. So yeah, it doesn't quite work, and we've not yet found a way to morning Limewood. We've not yet found a way to actually contain her to have the medicine. So I don't think she's like, definitely the first 3 days she got all of it. From then on, whether she's got half of it has been debatable because she does just fight. If buns don't have hands, how can they slap you? Precisely. How is she punching me in the face if she doesn't have hands? She's not kicking me with her hands. That's nonsense. So yeah, I don't quite know what to do about her. And I called up the vet this morning because I need to book in Giulietta. And do they get treats after? Do you know what? They are so angry after they've had their medicine that they don't even take the treats. I've offered them banana after they've had it, don't want it. I gave them apple, didn't want it. They just, that's how like fuming they are. They are just like, get away from me. They really don't like it. I did jinx it because I was so happy after the first day. I was like, oh my gosh, they just mlemmed it straight out the syringe. This is going to be great. Do I get treats after? No, I get hate. What's the line from Annie? Instead of kisses, I get kicks. Instead of treats, I get kicks. I get flicky feet. But yeah. But you know, only 3 more weeks to go, so it's fine. It's possible to train wild animals like that, so it's kind of funny it doesn't work on domesticated bunnies. Well, no, I called up the vet because I need to see them for Giulietta, and apparently she's not registered there yet. So I had to then message the rescue to ask them to register her so I can book her in, and then when I'm at the vet, I'll talk to them about what to do with the bananas. Is Alex the hero in the house? No, because he's been helping the last couple of days. So she punched him yesterday. Not as bad as she got me. But no, we're equal villains. Equal villains in the house. Oh, oh. What is this? It's another little pellet there if you want it. You're a strange boy. My boy. I was wondering about giving Gerry a tail trim the other day because he's got all these wispy, I don't know if you can see, will it show up? Like here. He's got all these little wispy hairs under his tail. And I was thinking maybe I should just tidy it up a bit, give him like a little, give him a little trim. How very dare. I learned in a zoo once that for most animals some kind of treat is best. For rhinos the best treat is scratching behind the ears. Ah. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Yeah, we tried a different approach with Fifi yesterday. We tried being a bit more hands-off, just putting the syringe near her mouth and seeing if if we could push it just when she naturally flicked her tongue a bit. And meanwhile, I was just holding her very gently, just holding her vaguely in place, just being like, and giving her cheek rubs and head rubs and stuff. And she was fuming. It didn't work. It did not work at all. But if you restrain her at all, she kicks off. Like, we tried burritoing her, and she was so distraught that I was like, we can't do this because she's not going to settle down. She was panicking. Wasn't good for her. Come on in, Nightjam. But yeah, it's tough. She might have childhood trauma. This is the thing. I don't know what's gone on with that little bunny in the first few years of her life. So maybe she's maybe, I don't know. She just really doesn't like being restrained at all. Whereas Gerry, oh my gosh, I was so tempted to do a video of him having his medicine last night because he hates it so much, but he's too polite to say anything. He's like me when I go to a restaurant and I don't like the meal and they keep coming over like, is everything okay with your meal? And you're like, yeah, it's great. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with it. Yep. But you can tell how unhappy he is. Why they give him medicine? So, yes, they have they had to have a nasal swab and an eye culture because Fifi had a weepy eye and Gerry was getting a weepy eye. And they found out what bacteria was causing it. So they're just on a little antibiotics just to clear that out. But I want to see fighting stance Fifi, but realise it might be a bit cruel to take photos of her in that situation. Yeah, it would be cruel for me because you'd be seeing me getting beaten up. Fifi looks powerful. I look like a big wimp. She's just flopped on the toilet. You hiding? Is it because I'm talking about medicine? She's just snuggling up in her poo. Why not? Why not? Eh? When in Rome, it's probably nice and warm in there. Like natural warmth. Enormous me carrying in fear before tiny Ffion. Yeah. At least you have the height advantage even on the table. This is true, but she can actually reach up. When she wants to be tall, she can reach up and smack me in the face, which is what she did the other day. And what she keeps trying to do because she's realised she can do now. She's a Angie Banunu. But she does forgive me sooner now. Like, the other day we were back to being friends quite quickly. Whereas before she's been fuming for a long time. And refusing to get back in the room. What if you suspended her in the air like those dogs getting nail trims? I don't think she'd like that. She's Someone I was talking to from my bunny group the other day was saying I actually use my bunny trying to bite me to my advantage, because as soon as I keep the syringe near my face, and as soon as he goes to bite my face, I squirt the medicine in his mouth. And I was like, okay, I'll try and use this. Good morning, Nick. Maybe they'll adjust more over time. That's what I'm hoping. Because at the end, Gerry, like, he really fights it at first. Well, in a sort of Gerry way, he fights it. But by the end of it, he'll just sort of be like, okay, blim, 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 and then it's fine. But he just doesn't want to do that bit at the beginning, annoyingly. Sounds like it's time to add a hockey mask to throw him. I've tried the food distraction. So I've tried putting banana on the end of the syringe and, like, slowly, while she mlems it, slowly adding in the medicine. But as soon as the medicine is added into the equation, she won't go anywhere near the syringe. She just runs, and then she won't go anywhere near banana. And then I tried it with apple yesterday, and she wised up to that very quickly. And then she wouldn't try apple for the rest of the day. There's a tiny heart on the floor. What is this? What is that, Gerry? Is there a tiny, teeny tiny... I don't even know where that's from. Can you soak the treats in medicine and just let them eat the medicine? The problem is, because they're both on different dosages, it would be difficult to know. Like, I couldn't leave them unsupervised with them, just in case. Hello. My cat managed to smack me in the neck doing her meds this morning. Oh no. Gerry, you can't... Oh, okay, no, that's fine. I thought he was going to go onto the toilet, but I think he's just going for a drink. Because Fifi is lying exactly where he poops. So... Oh... Gerry? You can't poo on Fifi. No. I think he's confused. He doesn't know what to do when there's a Fifi on the loo. Can you temporarily separate them and give them the treats? The problem is, I think as soon as they can taste the, oh, Gerry? Oh, I think she's been kicked off. I think he bit her bum. I remember trying to give my cat medicine. My other cat got so jealous because she thought I was giving him treats. Oh. I just wish I could talk to them and just say, look, if you just have this, you can have all the treats you want. If you just take this medicine in an orderly fashion, eat half a banana, I don't care. Just please have the medicine. But they're not to be reasoned with, unfortunately. Where's your face? I thought you were going to turn around. 3 weeks is forever for them. It's true. To them, it's like 30 weeks. If I went for a poo and my roommate was out in the toilet using their phone, I'd kick them off as well. That happened to me once. I was living it's in my 3rd year of uni. I was living in a house with 2 other people, and we only had 1 bathroom. And one of my housemates got back from the pub really drunk. Well, actually, I don't know where they were. They got back from somewhere and they were really drunk and they fell asleep on the toilet. And I got up in the middle of the night to use the toilet and they were just sat on it asleep. And I was like, what do I do? So I was like, should I just wee in the garden? And I assume no one can see into our garden. In the end, I opted for just standing outside and making loud noises as if I was, I don't know, making pasta at 2 a.m. And eventually she woke up and left and I peed. Woohoo! Peak uni story that year. But I did used to have dinner at like 2 a.m. when I was staying in my previous place because I disliked one of my flatmates so much that I did everything I could to avoid them. So I would wait until they had either gone out before I left their room or if they'd gone to bed, because that was easier than dealing with small talk with someone I didn't want to talk to. I was once reading about these animals called Mara. They're like little, morning agent. They're like little, how would you describe them? Bunny deer, I guess. And they will change their sleep patterns to avoid being social. And I was like, it's me. I do that. Patagonian Maras, yeah, they're very cute. They are very cute. Thank you for these kisses. I think Fifi's hoping you'll accidentally kiss her instead. Oh. Hello. I knew it. Briny first thought was not, this is an inappropriate place to sleep. Time to remove them. Maybe I should be in the garden. Yeah. I was thinking, there was some reason, I can't remember what it was, but there was another reason in that house where I had to consider peeing in the bath, and I can't remember what it was, but I never did. I'm very well trained. Very well trained. I came home from work to everyone weeing in the garden because someone had drunk fell asleep in our bath. Oh no. Oh jeez. They look like smaller, thinner capybaras. Yeah. Agent, thank you for the follow. Good morning, cow. My friend's sister was in our Airbnb bathroom for an hour and I forgot we had a toilet in the shed, so I sat awkwardly for an hour. Oh no. Oh no. I was thinking, actually, maybe this is too much information. Hello? I was, wait, let me run the conversation in my head and see, see how it plays out. I don't know, I don't have a filter for these sorts of things. It was either the shed one, go to my friend's ensuite with a glass window and get watched, or wait awkwardly for an hour. Oh, I remember you, is that the one you posted a photo of? The toilet with the big glass door. You have a big fluffy cat, Agent? Nice. Nice. No thoughts on your story. So basically, when I used to go on holiday to France, they have these toilets along the motorway that there'd be like 2 cubicles that were just standard toilets, and then there would be ones that were basically just like a hole in the ground surrounded by porcelain. And when I was little, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to use one of those toilets. What do you even do? Whereas now, having had the squatty potty for so long and feeling like we're ready to take it to the next level, I was sort of thinking like, I want to, hello Fifi, I would like to try that. I think maybe it's a thing when you get older and you appreciate a natural position of pooping. I was thinking, I want to go to there. And then I was like, maybe I could just dig a hole in the garden and experience it. But I know for a fact that one of our neighbours' CCTV cameras looks into our garden, and I don't know at what angle I don't know which neighbour it is, and I don't know what angle they see. So I don't know if they would catch me pooping in the garden. Good morning, Ginger. As you get older, you realise dignity is overrated. Yeah. As that dominance be on the camera. I just feel like That's an even better reason. Well, imagine getting cancelled. Imagine, like, that, what is it, the Twitter about Twitch streamers getting banned, and it's like, Twitch streamer banned because they were caught pooping in their garden. Stare directly at the camera, just do a little wave. Be like that gif of the guy who just turns around and does the slow nod. Hello, Anders. Can't believe the only thing stopping me is the camera. I mean, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I poo in my own garden? I'm British. This what we built this beautiful country to do. Is to poo in our gardens. I've heard more than one streamer wee after they've not muted a headset. Oh, yeah. I have a friend who did that. We used to play games together, and he'd be like, okay, I'm going for a wee, but he had a wireless headset, so it'd be like, stream on stream. After all, why shouldn't I? Oh, it's right here in the garden. Trotted it on high rollers early on. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Forgetting to mute myself was one of my greatest fears. I sometimes worry, genuinely, if ever I go for a wee during bun stream, even though I know I've left the phone downstairs, I sometimes worry I've accidentally taken it upstairs with me, and I'll always panic. I'll always just be sat there, and then I'll be like, oh, and I'm like, oh no, it's fine. As if I have a secret second phone that I carry around with me just for these purposes. What is this conversation? I think it's important because the thing is, okay, right, hear me out. It's better for your bowels to be squatting. That's just the way it is. It's unnatural for us to sit up and poo. So I think it would actually be less weird because that's what a squatty potty is trying to do. It's trying to raise up your legs so that you're pooping. It opens. We've all seen the you have a lie down toilet. But have you all seen the ad for the squatty potty? And it's the unicorn on the toilet. And when he raises up his knees, he poos rainbows to show how it's more natural and it opens you up more for a more natural poo. I feel like hello Clyde, you've come at a great time. So I think it would be, the problem with the old method is needing leg and back strength. That's true. I think all my poos are unnatural. I think it would be like worth trying at least once. I haven't got a clue what you're on about, but I support it nonetheless. I'll have to put the ad in the Discord after the stream if I remember, without any sort of context. But it is science. It is good science and important for health. Possibly they should teach it in schools. They should teach it in schools. Okay, I'll move on. I'll move on from the poo. How's everyone's day going? Gerry, what are you trying to find? What are you trying to find in there? Oh, look at he. Look at he's quite the TED Talk. It is. It is. I was talking to someone about pasta the other day. Who was it? I asked someone in real life about what their basic pasta was. Was it Tom? Maybe it was Tom Bates. And he said penne. Penne. So I think it is coming down to fusilli or penne. Could you turn the buns medicine into a varnish and line the table with it when they chew the table? Maybe Maybe I need to do the thing that we used to do with dogs, and I'll pretend to eat the medicine, and then Fifi will want it because it's something she shouldn't be having. Maybe I should turn into some sort of like covetous medicine smaug and see if that makes Fifi want it a bit more. Wrap the medicine in a slice of ham. I don't think that works with bunnies. Just like the carpet in medicine. True. If I make the medicine crime, she will want it. She will. Give the medicine to Arnhall. Arnhall, would you... Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need Arnhall to act as a what you call it? Like an example. If you're a building, which one? A building? Building. Building. Do I say that weird? Building. Should you pronounce the L in building? Because I say it with a W, and I don't know if that's just because I'm from Hertfordshire. Building. Building. Airport. I'm not going to the airport. Put the medicine on the good blanket. Not the one for digging. Yeah. I say the L. Building. Oh, I guess that's how, isn't it? Building. Was that a sworn impression then? No, that was an impression of what's she called? Bingo from Bluey. It's a TikTok that went round of little Bingo going, airport? I'm not going to the airport. Gerry, please don't hit the table. Can you say hospital with a W? Bluey seems to be the most talked about kids show these days. It's because it is actually good. Hello. And I think it's enjoyable for many ages. And I think it's just nice to see like a well-made children's TV show, because a lot of the time, well, a lot of the British ones as well, there's just nonsense and nightmares. There's no rhyme nor reason to them. It was, what building would I be? It's like, do you know, I had to actually train myself to say familiar, because for years I could only say familiar. Familiar. South Australians pronounce words that have an L on the end with a W. It's so weird. Hospital. Tar. Building. What building would I be? I would be... What's a nice building? Can I be a greenhouse? Could I be... Oh my gosh, does a gazebo count as a building? Like a fancy... What's a fancy gazebo called? A arboreal. What are the nice ones that are made of trellis in your garden? But they... Pagoda. Oh, yeah. Can I be a pagoda? That's some fancy stuff right there. Can I be one of those? What actually counts as a building? Or a pagoda? Pagoda? I don't know if you can hear, but there's work people outside saying words in a shouty fashion. And I think that's what Gerry's little ears are listening to, his little earpers. Are you trying to listen in on their conversation? Huh? What can you hear? What can your bunny ears hear? Huh? You're confused. He's confused. He needs to learn blokish, he does. Bloaty bloke. Bloaty bloke. I feel the need to share that I kind of wish Cabbycraft was titled Rythian's Sanecraft because of implications foreshadowing, and it sounds like Rythian's Insanecraft. Oh, I really want to get on with whatchamacallit, with editing Kirbycraft. I've just had too much to do recently. I've not been able... like, one of the episodes is sitting half edited in Premiere Pro somewhere on my computer. I want to get it done. An enclosed structure with a roof and walls, so I'm not sure if a pagoda counts since the walls aren't solid. I guess would that make it just a structure but not a building? What are you doing, baby boy? Gerry has one long bit of mane that looks weird. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see this? This one little bit just sticks up. I keep seeing it. And I was tempted to trim that as well, but I won't. I could just give Gerry a little trim. Tidy him up. Look at this baby boy. Look at him. He's a happy potato, really. Honestly, his little face when he has his medicine, the way he will have it is that he will tuck his head right up into my armpit. Just pretend it's not happening. If Gerry was from New England, would he be a Maine man? He's a... Wait, one of those would have to be a Maine, M-A-N-E. A Maine man? A Maine man. He's not a man, he's a boy. He's a little boy, aren't you? My baby. My baby. Oh, do you want to know something exciting, actually? Well, it does mean I have to finish early this afternoon, but I'm finishing early because Bitch Please is finally recording their first episode of the year. They've been on quite the hollabobs, and now they're finally getting back to it. Good morning, Food Cart. How you doing? But I would like to point out to Christopher Yules, who said that my game didn't sound good. There's a game that's being made that is basically my Pitch Please game. I mean, it's a bit different, but the structure of it is there. And oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't point it out now. Maybe I should wait until it's out and see if it does any good. Chris, yours of Brunch Club fame, the very same. I got bored the other day and discovered you're allowed to own a capybara as a pet in the UK. Wait, really? Really? Come on in, elusive. That doesn't sound right. Surely it would need some sort of special license or something. Just like I could just go and get one. That doesn't seem right. I feel like they need specialist care and love. Specialist love. You need to prove that you have enough love in your heart. You need a license first, which requires a home inspection, and capybaras need a pool. I mean, I would love one day to live in a... Imagine if you had like a... I mean, I would never actually do this, but imagine if you had like a capybara guest house where you could just go and stay in like a lovely hotel. It would all be on one floor, and you would all be able to just go and chill with the capybara. It'd be amazing. It would be amazing. But I don't know if I would trust people. This is the problem. It's like if I have a cat cafe by a capybara hotel. Yeah. Morning, Lee. I'm going to need someone to find out how many cappy I would need to pull a wet dry chariot. Oh my gosh. You would blast that capybara song on repeat all day until everyone is insane. It would be very nice. It'd be very nice. But, oh no. Fifi. Let's give you your treat. Let's distract Fifi. Let's distract Fifi with treat. Because, oh, you're up there. Oh, I thought you were doing crime. Are you just considering crime? Hello. Hello. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. If I put this down, you're not going to jump over the top, are you? Oh, Fifi, don't do it. Fifi, no, Fifi. Come on, round here. Come on, Fifi. Round, Fifi. Round this way. And then down here. Down. Okay, come on. Why would you... Will you stop trying to jump down? Okay, take one. And then, there you go, Gerry. No, Fifi, go around the other way. Fifi. No. Okay, do you know what? As it's this once, do you want to jump on my back? Oh my goodness, you're an egg. You're such an egg. Okay, I will settle down for the good munches. He's finished. Oh, hello. Am I in your way? He just started digging at my leg, just like, mother, move. Fifi did not jump on my back, no. She chose to just jump fully onto the floor. Why? What are you doing? She does like to be told. She do. One of my favourite angles is when Fifi's on the back of the sofa and you just lie on the floor and you look up at her little face. it's great. Gerry, you missed a leaf. Gerry. See the cushions moving around. What are you doing? Fifi? You pretending not to crime? Okay. Okay. I will see if Gerry wants to have the final leaf. Gerry? Why did he chin it first? You were the one that left it, Fifi. You gonna go on an adventure, Gerry? Go on. You did it before, you just did it. He's learning that Chin has no power here, yeah. Bless him. He's like, oh, I can't wait for one day when I get to eat all of that stuff that I chinned to save for later. I've got such a big store of it now. There he goes. He's acting as if this is the first time he's done this, but he's been through there so many times. Look at this brave boy. He's gonna go halfway today. You're raising the... Oh, okay. For a second I thought the radiator was on. I was like, you don't want to go chinning that. You get a burnt little chin. Yeah. He does have to travel with caution. Slippy floor is not to be trusted. Fifi, are you chewing the skirting board? Fifi? She's found something in there. Oh. Hello. Oh. When the bunnies were being bonded, my friend who bonded them, she has 2 cats. So she had one of those, you know the things, they're like beds that you hang on. Well, not beds, it was like a tube, but it hangs on the radiator, and it's like a big tunnel so that cats can sort of sneak up into it, and then they get to lie next to the radiator sort of thing. And Fifi would always jump in there, and like, that was like, my friend would send me photos of her just snuggled up in there. And ever since the bond worked, I've been thinking, should I get her one of those? Or would she just slowly bake herself if I did? I don't know. I don't know if she'd actually use it or if it was just to get away from Gerry at the time. Morning, Molly. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your day gets better. When they were being bonded. So when you're trying to make 2 bunnies or more bunnies, I guess, be friends, it's called bonding. So you just slowly introduce them, and eventually they will, well, if it all works, eventually they will be able to live together unsupervised. It might make her angry, and then you would have a hot cross bun. True. True. Gerry, where are we going? Unless their name is Pink, yes. Then they are enemy and must be taken down. Oh, I'm glad that Pink is in a nice home now, though. And she got to have 2 friends in the end, so she was still in a trio. Just not with this one. Oh. Did Gerry finish his DIY tasks? I hope so. He was making a lot of noise last night. Gerry? Hang on a second, that was a distraction. Oh no, okay, I thought you were back on the sofa. You were making sofa-y sounds. No. Do bunnies feel guilt? Yeah. Bunnies have a way of, I mean, obviously not for like, if they chew on the table legs, they don't know that that's wrong, so they're not going to feel bad about it. But Fifi will go and like apologize. If she does something like she accidentally jumps on his head and he grunts at her, she'll run away for a bit and then she'll come back and put her head down in like an apology way of sort of saying like, oh, I'm sorry, are you still angry at me? And he'll be like, okay, no. Have you ever tried the smush bonding method? I tried that a little bit with Gerry and Genevieve. Jeffrey might feel guilt. Cleo most certainly does not. Yeah, so the smush method, for those that don't know, is where you basically, the logic behind it is 2 different things. Firstly, that you are trying to make the bunnies smell of each other. Anonymous, thank you for gifting us up to Molly. Hello. So you like a lot of bonding is to do with neutralizing smells between bunnies. So you put the bunnies next to each other and then you just smush them together and you keep like snuggling them together basically. So you push them together and then you just like pet them both with the same hand until they're fully smushed. And the hope is that their smells will sort of mingle a bit. But the other thing is also like they just learn to associate the other bunny. Good morning, Lay. They learn to associate the other bunny with like a nice thing instead of fighting. They'll be like, oh, cuddles. This bunny was involved with cuddles. That's nice. So yeah, we did it a little bit, but never with Fifi. But they were bonded too quickly to really. It's like putting them in a get along shed. It is. It is. We tried the smush method with George and Niece, but it was kind of hard holding them down. And well, I guess he's a lot bigger. I guess maybe it works if there's like 2 equally sized bunnies, so you can get a good smush on them. Fifi, Fifi, what's she doing in there? Have you found the best piece of hay? Wouldn't be in the big hay pile, no. It's the one hidden right down behind the chest. George is also way too strong to be contained. Do you know, I can't imagine, having felt how strong Fifi is, I can't imagine having to wrestle with, like, a big bunny. Because Ffion is, like, for such a tiny wee thing, she is very powerful. The little jump back was a wonderful answer of certainly not chaos. Yeah. Morning, Karana. I remember the one time maybe I'm weak, maybe, probably. There was one time I was looking after a big bunny and they thumped on my foot and it really hurt. I had shoes on as well. He'll push you to the ground if you want something. Oh my gosh. Big boy. But yeah, we used to have this, one of the rescues I volunteered at, we used to have this big bunny and there was a sign in with him that was just like, careful, I might bite. And I was like, I don't want to know what that feels like to be bitten by a bunny that big. Because again, like I've been bitten by Gerry and it hurts. Let alone big chompers. You describe them as if they are the one ring to rule them all. I mean, they are very powerful. Fifi, what are you thinking? I wish I had have tidied up those boxes a bit more. I cut that one little window into one of them because I thought, if I cut another hole, they're just going to try and like squeeze through it again like they did with the other one. But I thought if I do it like that with panels, they might eventually like chew the little bits, but they don't seem to have. Look at that little arm, little egg prop. Hello. What are you going to do today, Fifi? Oh, it's one of those days, is it? Hmm? Have you done a full day's work? Crimes, always crimes. They've never tried to jump up to the windowsill. They do sometimes. Like just stand underneath the window and stand up really tall as if they're trying to look up there. But they never have. I've toyed with the idea of getting them, like, you can get these bunny ramps, sort of like cat ramps, so that they could look out the window. But then I do worry that that would maybe make people think of stealing them if they were walking by and saw bunnies in the window. So I have not. There's a bunny on Nibble site who has bitten everyone except their carer. Ah. Well done, Fifi. You get cozy. You do it. She's getting her fighting arms ready for later. She's been doing her little push-ups. Ready to beat me up. Imagine trying to sleep with the other bunny doing that. Just see the little box wriggling around. Occasionally the flaps are just flying up. Oh. Is he done? Give cuddles. Husband's gotta work, yeah. You can see if she wants cuddles. You're in a smushy mood? Smushy. There we go. Her tummy feels so weird at the moment because I think it is just like tiny little drops of medicine they've got in there, but you can just feel all these little speckles. Or it might be just because she's coming up to molting. I had my foot on the chair base and the paw just pushed it off. Oh! Good morning, Eclipse. How are you doing? Oh, Fifi. See, we're friends at this time. And then as soon as I do the medicine, I become her enemy. And then afterwards we're friends again. Well, a long time afterwards we are friends again, but why can't she remember that I'm her friend whilst I'm trying to give the other medicine? And just be like, okay, you wouldn't be giving me anything bad, I guess I'll have it. Oh. Hungry, then get ready to make a video project. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I need to go and do some work after Banui stream and get some stuff done before streaming with Viridian later. Finally getting to play that puzzle game we've been meaning to play for a while. Did I tickle your ears? Did I tickle you, or are you just ready for crime now? You had enough rest. Is it crime time? Hmm? We need to witness Kirsty's crimes. Yeah, true. True. Fifi? Should I ping you right after stream to do your daily tidy? Well, as soon as I finish, I need to leave my computer because Alex will be doing Pitch Please. So maybe like 2 hours after stream, I would need to... Annie and I have a little group chat of people needing reminding to do their little to the left dailies because you have to do 100. Shall we go to Overlight? Look at these. Look at these. Look at these always. I don't think Overlight's even live yet. Oh, Anne, have you jumped the bun? You just got a notification. Oh, okay, nice. Well, everyone, Fifi, if you stay here for like 1 minute more, and then you can go off and do all the crime you want. There's a lot of construction going on. Well, everyone, Raiden, big minute, nice. I hope you all have very lovely days. I will be back at 2. I need to change my schedule to BST actually. Oh, thank you, Pearl. Thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, I'll be back at 2 for a Iridian stream, finishing slightly earlier today because of Pitch Please being recorded. Fifi, just don't go into that box for like 30 seconds. And I will see some of you later, but the rest of you have very lovely days, whatever you get up to. Fifi. Fifi. I need to see a banana. Fifi. So, take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Anything to add, Fifi? Okay. Well said. It's not normally that talkative. Oh. A boy. We've gone. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. A boop.